This video is about why you need a vacation from work. There are 4 particularly good and important reasons why taking a vacation from your work is so important and good for you. And to find out what those reasons are, please stay tuned to this video. Welcome to the SCG Show, the home of education entertainment, and please do me a favor, if you really enjoyed this video, smash that like button. I would really appreciate it. Now, for the record, this applies to people who are in jobs or even those who work for themselves in business with themselves. Time is money, meaning the more time we waste, the less money we can be making. Every minute that we're partying, drinking, binge watching Netflix on the sofa or on a sunbed, we can be working hard. I get all of that. However, at the end of the day, we're human beings. Entrepreneur Gary Vaynerchuk, Gary V, has always stressed how vacations are a waste of time or for losers. Despite being a really successful businessman, I believe Gary might be wrong. I like Gary a lot, but again, we're human beings. Try staying up for 24 hours a day straight, working hard, and then going into work the very next day, and so on and so forth, taking no days off. You'd be physically and mentally exhausted. It's why we have weekends. It's why people work 9 to 5, and it's why people have vacations. And FYI, I'm not hating on Gary, I love him. Sadly, vacations have got quite a bad reputation over the last couple of years. Social media, in my opinion, is largely to blame for this. Thanks to fake people and fake rich kids sponging off their parents, we are slaving away in an office on a cold, miserable Monday morning whilst they're on the beach in Dubai living it up. What is the purpose of a vacation? A vacation or a holiday is a leave of absence from a regular job or a specific trip or journey, usually for the purpose of recreation or tourism. Sadly, tyrannical bosses who narcissistically abuse their staff insist their workers take as little to zero vacation time at all. And people are made guilty for taking a vacation. Well, you shouldn't. And entrepreneurs should do the same. They are made to feel guilty for going on a vacation rather than working on their business. Now, granted, if you're lazy and you've done little to no work, do you actually deserve a break or a vacation? No. But as I've gotten older, my vacations, whenever I take them, are my personal havens. I am so tired when I board a plane or a train off to a vacation that I'm delighted to be going away. So if you're like me and you feel the same way, here are the 4 reasons why you need a vacation from your work. Now, your office or place of work is not the best place sometimes for inspiration, especially if you find yourself stuck on a project or a task that's really hard. Sometimes you need to step outside of your comfort zone. You do need a change of scenery, a different culture, fresh air, different temperature, a brand new fresh start. And instead of moving abroad or to another part of the country, you can take a vacation. A guy I knew went on vacation to America, stressed beyond belief. He was so tired working for a restaurant chain that he needed a break. And as he went abroad, back in the 80s, he noticed that there were multiples of the same restaurants everywhere he went, aka franchises. He had never heard of franchises before, but then he got a brilliant idea. He came back home and pitched to his boss after his vacation, who thought it was a brilliant idea. We should franchise our restaurant around the country. This man then became the head of franchising for Pizza Express, which was a chain of pizza restaurants. He was opening branches all across the UK, then eventually internationally. All because he got a moment of inspiration on his vacation to America. All my life, I wanted to write a book. I always wanted to be an author. And I remember going on a vacation and laying down on a sun lounger. And I was just listening to the sound of the waves and everything. And it was so tranquil. It was beautiful. And then suddenly I had a moment of inspiration. I had the idea of what I wanted to write and what my first novel was going to be about. I whipped my phone out and jotted down as many notes as I could. And sure enough, the minute I got home, I started working on my book. And a year later, I'm pleased to say I published it online. Had I never gone on that vacation, my book would never be written. Vacations can sometimes give you moments of inspiration. Now, work is obviously tough and indeed stressful. That is why vacations are there for us. Again, if you work hard, you probably do need a break. You just cannot keep working hard every single day, getting no rest or rewards. I'm not suggesting you go and play hard. Instead, I'm suggesting that you rest, recharge, to keep going and to go to that next level when you return. I remember a guy who worked himself literally to death. He loved to take a vacation, but in one instance he decided to work through the summer. He was begged by his wife to even go for the weekend, but he refused. He was successful and determined to work his troubles throughout the year. Then things went wrong. Deals fell through. Unexpected bills came about. Suddenly, he was beyond stressed and overwhelmed. And despite actually eventually getting it through it all, suddenly his health took a turn for the worse. He suffered an enormous heart attack. And tragically and sadly, this man passed away at 55. He had worked himself to death. But had he taken that vacation or any break at all, maybe he would have survived. Life can unfortunately get on top of us very quickly. By breaking up the routine and going on a vacation, though, you can recharge your mind, get some much needed fresh air into your lungs, exercise, get some sleep, vitamin D, which is very important for us, raise your endorphins to combat the stress, and just overall feel better. Stress is real, and stress is a silent, deadly killer. Please do not let your job or your business, no matter how important it is, possibly, God forbid, be the death of you. There is more to life than money and to working. So instead, take that vacation, because it potentially could reduce your stress and save your life. Are you enjoying this video? If you are, please hit the like button. I would really appreciate it. Now, if you love what you do, you will absolutely despise going on vacation. Even if you need to. I think that's what Gary Vee was saying. I get that feeling, especially as a creature of habit. I love what I do, and even if I find it tedious and boring and stressful at times, I initially get excited about a vacation, and then I start to panic and worry. I start thinking, what if, God forbid, things go wrong, etc. Then the moment I eventually touch down at my vacation situation and place I'm going to, I choose to switch off. I start getting used to immediately the new surroundings. I start falling in love with the vacation. I start acting lazier, relaxing more, and it's bliss. However, maybe it's just me. Eventually, over time, I start thinking about home. I start missing my bed, my home, my friends, my office, and then I start missing my work. And then after I'm recharged and a little sad to be leaving, I cannot wait to get back to work again. I have no idea why this happens, it just does. I start thinking of on the plane of new ideas. I start planning new concepts. I get ready to attack my work pronto. You need sometimes a vacation to miss your work. I remember meeting a professional ice hockey player on a vacation once a couple of years ago. He was a really cool guy and we were at the bar just drinking cocktails. And then we started talking about our home and our life. And he just said to me, I love this vacation, but I just cannot wait to get back on the ice and start playing hockey. That really stuck with me, that statement. It doesn't really matter what your work is, or your job, or your business sometimes. But go on that vacation, let your hair down, enjoy yourself, and then, in a weird way, you might end up missing your work. You might end up missing the routine, or that colleague that makes you laugh, or that boring thing you like doing or have to do, but you enjoy it. It's a great feeling. Miss your work. The final reason why you need a vacation from work is to obviously increase your happiness. I remember my father, who was a workaholic, went on an all-inclusive holiday with a very fun couple just a couple of years ago. They drank, they danced, they partied, you name it. And my father, who was so stressed from his life and his work, turned to his friend, put his arm around him and said with a smile, "Thank you for inviting me on this vacation. I needed it so badly." Whatever your preference is, enjoy yourself. There are people who love to visit cities on vacation. There are those who like to go on those exercise vacations. There are people who love to go to Disney World or Disneyland, like me. There are those who like to lounge on a beach and do absolutely nothing. And there's, I guess, those who love to just party, go to clubs and rave. Whatever your preferences are, a vacation will make you happy again. I don't care how miserable or negative a person you may be. Watch yourself on vacation get happy. Watch yourself if you're in a sunny resort, lay on a sunbed as the rays shine on you, drinking a pina colada, and you have a glorious tan whilst you sip that cocktail. I'm a vacation man. I work hard, but I love and need a vacation. I do so also for my mental health. I need to increase my endorphins, let my hair down, and have fun. And if I don't, I'm a grouchy, miserable, and most importantly, unproductive person. Regardless of what you do, take that vacation. You'll be inspired on your trip with new ideas. You'll reduce your stress, hopefully, and increase your life expectancy as well. You will miss your work or your routine. Trust me, you will. And lastly, you will become a happier person overall. I've seen so many people burn out and get sick from not doing this. Do what makes you happy, but also please make sure it's within your budget. Do not go into debt for a vacation. Book that flight, take that trip, enjoy your life. Thanks for watching.